Big round of applause for Brendan Harris from All right, come on up. You were ready. First question. Okay, your name and age, and then your question.
My name is Nick, and I'm 10 years old, and my question is, with Mike Lamb and Adam Everett being gone, or the Twins getting, thinking about it, getting rid of them?
Wow. That's what you were dying to ask. Was I worried about it? Not really. No. Those got 3 head-signed free agents, and I got 3 more years before I would hit that. So no, I wasn't too worried about that.
Very nice, awkward question.
Band-Aid off early.
All right, let's go to the very back. Come on down, bud. No, you're fine. Good job.
I'm not going to tell you what I like to see.
Sit there and think of another one.
All right, give me your name and age and your question.
My name is Kyle, and I'm 7 years old.
We're on the Latin radio station. Lexi is alive. Lexi is alive.
What makes you think that you're
me and Carlos. I get Carlos.
That's a good question. You know what? I think the way I describe it is I just kind of survived and advanced every level I went to, and I think not till you really get to AA, AAA, and you have a couple good years, where you think you're going to get a shot to play in the big leagues, and then even then you got to kind of fight your way to establish yourself as a big league ball player and somebody that's going to stick and belong. So, I always wanted to do it, and then even just going to college and playing in college, was nice, but I think not till you get into pro ball and you get to the minors and you kind of measure yourself against all the guys. Because I remember my first spring training I went to with the Cubs, and I just got drafted, and there was just about 150 guys, and this was in minor league camp, and I'm just thinking, oh my God, there's 30 other teams with 150 guys, and this is just the minor league camp, so there's just so many guys that were, in pro ball, but not until you advance a few levels did I think I'd be able to make the major leagues.
Good question. All right, who else? Come on down. We'll go to the girls. Come on down. Woo, girls.
Say
Take a video. I'm taking a video. All right, what's your name and age, and then your question.
Mary, 14. Lady, who's your best friend on the team?
BFF on the team.
You know what? I don't think they're single out one guy. I would say, just from Kadire to Delman, Joe, Justin. I think it's pretty just kind of laid back group, and I don't know, pick one guy out. Yeah, you're actually together a lot of times. You spend more time with each other than you do a lot of people's families, and you find out everything. Sometimes there's too much information, but a lot of times, you really kind of grow. A lot of times sometimes you only play with a guy for 1 year, and 10 years later you'll be in his wedding. So you spend just an inordinate amount of time together.
All right, who else wants to come on over, bud? Hi, what's your name?
Nick.
Nick, what's your question? How do players get their numbers?
That's a good question, Nick. How old are you, buddy? A lot of times you'll get slapped with something that you don't see, a really high number early in your career, and something that you don't want when you're a rookie, and then the more time you get, and sometimes the younger teams you can pick your number with not too many bets. But I wear 23 because I grew up in upstate New York, and I was a big Tom Mattingly fan growing up, so I always wore 23 because he was my favorite player.
Nice question. All right, who else wants to come over and ask a question? Let's go right there in the baseball hat. Come on down. And then the little girl in the pink will be next, okay? All right, name, age, question.
My name is Ben, and the question is, you can play any other position?
Probably anywhere that's going to be in the lineup. I just probably second or third. You know, to be honest, it really doesn't matter. And I don't have that big a preference, but besides possibly sticking at one, whatever it is going to be.
All right, little girl in the pink, come on down.
Where does he play?
President plays second and third for us in short, kind of like the Nicky Vincent.
Hi, sweetie. What's your name? And how old are you? And what's your question? Favorite team to play against?
I like playing against the Red Sox and Yankees just because I like the stadiums and the stage that they kind of bring, and it just feels like there's more. Every time you play those guys, there's more energy and adrenaline in the building, and you kind of feed off that. So those are probably my favorite teams to play against.
All right, who hasn't had a question yet? Come on up. All right. A hard one today.
You and his sister? Nothing off the field or anything. Just maybe punching out with runners on, but they're striking out a couple too many times.
He has timeout. They do timeout. Nobody knows that about this quiz. All right, why don't you come on down, Pink Sweater? What are you doing right now in the off season? Where are you living?
I spent most of my off season in Washington D.C. and just got down to Fort Myers to work out about a week and a half ago.
All right. What's your name? Does he wear something that's a kind of a lucky thing?
Oh, I wear my socks up and down. You know what? A lot of times it's just kind of the mood I'm in, and you know, it's just the monotony of the season causes you to do weird things like that. That's why you see guys dyeing their hair, shaving their heads, doing stuff like that, and then a lot of times I'm superstitious where if I have a couple good games, I just kind of go with that, and I'll let it ride. The rally socks up like that for a while.
All right. Okay, let's go around and back there. Blue and yes, you.
Maybe, you know, at the end of my career, maybe just to play in New York would be fun. But probably somewhere like San Diego, just purely climate in the area. I think that'd be fun. That'd be a fun place to play.
Now, growing up in New York, were you a Yankees or a Mets fan?
Yankees.
All right, who else has a question? All right, who hasn't had one? One girl?
When or why? Probably 3, 4, 5 years old when I was little, and just same, you know, t-ball, you know, when the bats are bigger than you.
What do you think it takes now for kids to, if they really want to play Major League, what does it take?
You know what, I see too much, I see kids like 10, 11 years old, like concentrating on one sport. I would say the biggest thing is to diversify, like play